What's up, guys? About to do my final Inkstream right now for the Atlantean and Brule the Spear Slayer. Fan art of the Atlantean. And yeah, the campaign is closing down, I think, in the next 36 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So we've been promoting this. This is probably like the 7th stream. For those of you that don't know, I'm doing these draw streams. It's usually like 1 to 7 draw streams. I know it's a lot, but just trying to take my time doing like an 11 by 17 of some fan art of stuff that I like on Bristol board. I start with basically thumbnails, and then I move into the thumbnail I pick. We do pencils, then we light pencils, and we start doing like semi-detailed. Then we move into inks. So it's usually like one layout stream where I'm doing the thumbnails. We pick one. It's usually like 20 of them. Then we do probably about two pencil streams, 2 to 3 pencil streams. Let's just say 3. Then we do 2 ink streams. So you're looking at like six or 7 streams. So it's kind of a lot, but that's just what I'm trying right now. Right now we're just going to be going in, adding some like a little bit of effects, lighting. I pretty much got most of this cleaned up, but I'm coming out with this new eraser I got. It's the Mono Natural. It's one of them. It's pretty good, by Tombow. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So I just got a little stuff up here I got to hit where the trees are at. And I already backed this book too. I'm looking forward to it, issue 3. So you can get issues 1 through 3. You can also get a collected graphic novel that's got the Shadow Kingdom, volume 1, 2, and then the 3rd one separate at this juncture. So yeah, right now we're doing this, and I'm drawing fan art for this guy right here, the Atlantean. This is him right here, Cole, and that's Brule the Spear Slayer. When you back this campaign on Fund My Comic, you get a free print right here. So that's why you want to back it there. And the book's $15. It's 50 plus pages. It's like Savage Sword of Conan, like the old Savage Sword. Beautiful paper, cream paper, large format. It's awesome. Some fan art in the back right there. Yeah. So you want to get it, see, it's going to be sold different places. So pick that up. So right here, I'm just basically erasing all the pencil. With this right here, I'm doing a really soft go through on that. So don't pick any of that up, Let's see, there we go. Trying to adjust that. There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. A little bit of that. Almost done with these. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. Sword and Sorcery is coming back strong. I've been digging like Sword and Sorcery ever since I was a kid. It's always been my favorite genre. Just I don't know, something about it. There we go. A lot of really cool trailers dropped today. Really excited for the fall movie box office schedule. I put a little thing in the community for Metal Cartoonist. If you guys want to vote, I put Deathstalker, Predator Badlands, Sisu 2, and Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. I was going to put Mortal Kombat 2 on there, but I can only fit 4 on there. And I'm sure there's another movie I'm missing. Another one that looks pretty cool is that Good Boy, the dog fighting off the serial killer, I think, something like that. So, all right, I'm going to jump into some more details right here. Let's see. All right. Probably work on this guy right here. Okay. All right. Get that hand in there. Yeah. These streams will eventually probably start speeding up, you know. I'll probably start instead of doing like 6 or 7, I'll probably start doing 5. Get better at it. I'm still like kind of getting my groove for the draw streams. So I want to pick up my speed. Hopefully get there. But yeah, this book's it's out right now, or you could back the first few issues right now on Fund My Comic. Just check out the Atlantean. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, since there's 4 of you watching now, this is the fan art that I'm doing for this book. It's by Russ Leach and Randy Zimmerman. Russ Leach does the art. Beautiful artwork right here. It's a little bit of the origin right there with Cole. So the Atlantean is Cole. Yeah, and he's written by Robert E. Howard. He's the first sword and sorcery character from what we know. Yeah, the first sword and sorcery character that we know in comics is Crom the Barbarian. That's based off of Conan, because Conan didn't get it first. Very wild. Let's see, there's that. All right. Let's see here. All right, now we're just adding like a lot more rendering to this piece. It's coming in. If you guys are into comic book reviews, tips on how to make comics, and draw streams, this is a channel. If you want, hit like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Any ideas for videos, let me know. I'll try to do my best to cover that. Sometimes I cover stuff too in shorts, like TV shows I like. I do little reviews and stuff like that. Yeah. Right. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna start working with some of this whiteout over here. I don't know if this one's gonna work or not. Let's try this out. This one's kind of running a little low, but I like to use all my stuff. It's not really flowing that fast, so I found another one. I'll try this one out. All right. Come in here. Let that pop a little more. It's missing that little ball. Let's see if I could zoom out a little bit more. Still, let's see here. Let me try that out. Let's see here. It's kind of hard. All right. Pop out a little bit. All right, we got that. Come up right here. We're going to do a little spatter. Little spatty spat. Nothing too crazy. Let's see if I can get a little bit of that in there. This one. Try this out. So, a little bit of goop, a little bit of spatter. Explosive. Come around this side. Fix it. Tip. There we go. Of that. Put some more of that in there. Thanks for everybody stopping by. Right now I'm drawing the Atlantean. If you guys got any questions, just let me know. If you guys are into comic books, comic book reviews, tips on how to draw comics, you might dig this channel. There's that. Appreciate you guys stopping by. For you watching. Let's see here. There's that. Start adding some details and stuff. All right. For the 12 of you watching, just to let you know, I'm drawing fan art for the Atlantean. This book is it's on fundmycomic.com. It's a sword sorcery. So if you guys are into Conan, Call, this is Call right here. It takes place after the first sword and sorcery story ever written by Robert E. Howard. Randy Zimmerman picks it up, and it's illustrated by Russ Leach. So got some awesome black and white art in here. It's $15 plus shipping and handling. They got this is the volume 1, issue 2, and issue 3 is up right now. Hey, what's up, Montoya? Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. This is just the final stream. I've been drawing this doing fan art for a minute. Right now, I'm just adding all the effects. If you back this book right now, you got 36 hours left. I think it closes on Friday. Like, I think I don't know what time on Friday, but the campaign does close. So, but you'll get this a print, not this one, but you'll get the one for the cover of issue 3. So they do that for every issue they do. So they're putting 3 of these out a year. They were going to try to do 4, but it's kind of brutal because Russ Leach, it's a lot, you know. 3 a year is fucking perfect, I think. 3 50-page Atlantean stories, you know. And it's a continuation of the first Sword and Sorcery story, you know. And in here it's King Cole and his buddy Brule, the Spear Slayer, and they're going around and they're hunting all these serpentine men, you know, that rule the world. They're like the aristocratic elite that's ran by a bunch of sorcerers all over the land that they're in, you know. And this is Atlantis, and he's the king of Atlantis, but they're like in these like, you know, like obviously they're not wearing the royal clothes, you know. They're in disguise right now. They're just going around murking fools off, dude. So it's pretty badass, and the stories are really cool. They're expanding the cast too, so they're bringing in new Howard characters, you know, doing their thing on them. So it's cool, man. I can't recommend it enough. I think it's the best comic book out there right now. One day I'll have the extra cash to support some indie creators. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, there's a ton of books out there. I can't get everything. I just did a review tonight on Deathsworn. This is a book I backed. It came with an ash can, and I got the book about a year ago. I just now read it, but I backed it like many years ago. I just reviewed the ash can because the ash can was 40 pages, but the book was sick, bro. I can't even wait to read the full graphic novel. That one's 80 pages, so I'm probably gonna do a review on that next week. So looking forward to that. So right here, I did a little bit of whiteout to kind of make the leg pop out a little bit. Then I'll come in here and kind of touch it up a little bit like that, so you can see it. I'll do the same thing right here too, just a little bit. Kind of wait till it's dry. For the kind of like that hog skin he wears around his legs, you know, do a little bit of that. Looking for that real basic, like random organic feel. It's more of a feel, I think, than anything. A lot of nice movies, fucking movie trailers today, man. That movie Sisu looks fantastic. The sequel, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Got that, and then I probably want to do a little bit more over here. I have a brand new whiteout pen I wanted to try out, but I don't want to. I kind of want to use the rest of this right here. It's almost. I could hear the ink in there, but you gotta. Yeah, I might try that one out. Let's see here if I have it. This one, it's another one. Don't have the whiteout pen, but I think I might have left it in the other room. I still got this uni ball. This one's really cool too. I like this one a lot. So excited for the new Tron. Though not a fan of what's his face. Oh, Jared Leto. Yeah, he's kind of weird, man. Yeah. See, there's these right here. These uniballs and these jelly rolls. They take like a little like rolling technique. I'm not a big fan of these too much. Kind of slows me down. I usually use these right here, but I think the thing died on that. So I'm trying this one more time. If this don't work, then I got some ideas. There we go. Come in there like a tattoo artist and do it. Let me get a ball in here and get some light in there. When in doubt, white it out, bro. All right, so there's that. There we go. Now it's coming. See, now it's yeah. And then they had the the Deathstalker trailer came out today. Oh man, I was waiting for that movie. So excited for that. Director's he's killing it, man. He's doing so much cool stuff. Looking forward to that. Yeah, definitely looking forward to that movie. They got Daniel Bernhardt from movies back in the day playing the main character. He's like does like a spinning. He does like a spinning kick, I think, and spins like an orc around and cuts him in the back, and he's chopping dudes up. Like he's like a kickboxer. Like I don't know, man. It's really cool looking. Really looking forward to that. I hope it hits theaters. So I'm the director of Psycho Gorman, and he's like the first one to do like some sword and sorcery. Like no one was really doing it. People kind of like stopped making movies of that. Like they're afraid, you know. Oh no, can't do that. Can't do that. Can do fantasy, you know, but we can't do sword and sorcery. Yeah, it's hilarious. Hilarious. I don't know what they're thinking. So you haven't heard of many trailers show up on my feed. Weird because I'm a movie guy. Yeah, that came out today. And Sisu, I think Road of Vengeance. I think the sequel to that. Oh, looks so good. And then obviously I think Frankenstein and Predator Battle. Right? I'm gonna go see try to go see Deathstalker for sure in the theater, and also Sisu, man. I miss Sisu in the theater. Get a little more spatter on that. That's what happens, man. No matter what, a lot of people don't like the spatter, but that's what happens. It sprays. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit. Yeah, and Deathstalker's a reboot, so the guy doing it, he just big fan of the other one. Slash is producing it. He's an executive producer. They did a Kickstarter for it, and they did a Kickstarter for the comic. Then the comic came out through Volt. I did some reviews on it, and yeah, it looks fun. Like it's not taking itself too seriously, you know. I think that's gonna be the good thing about it. Yeah. Same thing with Sisu. Like it takes itself seriously, but it's not too serious, you know. Like they got little cheesy action bits in there, little gags and shit. It's like a comic. They're both like comic books, you know, like just having fun. Because not any movie is reality. Every single movie is a is a fantasy world, you know. When you really think about it, like Martin Scorsese says that, or it was Scorsese, or yeah, I think it was Scorsese. He's like him or Kubrick. Like in what movie do you think that it's actuality? Like even everything is even the biography pics are fantasy. Obviously, there's going to have realistic stuff in them as much as possible, but you want to create your world, no matter how realistic it is. But yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing sword and sorcery books for a while. I think that's where I'm gonna be in fantasy. I think that's my spot now, my home. Let's see, Montoya. I'll have to go look up those reviews of yours. Yeah, I'm doing. Some of them are good. Some of them are but they're there. Whatchamacallit, I just did one that's going to drop probably it's tomorrow in a few hours. Deathsworn, that book, oh man, it was great. Yeah. Surprise. I heard like mixed reviews about it, and I'm like, did you read the fucking Ashcan? Because, I mean, that shit was fire. It was just action packed, and the fight scenes in there were so good. The fight choreography. A lot of people don't know how to draw fight choreography or even try to do it. A lot of good artists too. It's weird, like they're like afraid of it or something. I don't know. Or just their action sequences aren't really on point in a lot of different comics. I know it's about story, but yeah, I don't know. I like good action in there. Gotta bring the action. Action Jackson. Let's see here. Montoya 76 might be writing either a sword and sorcery or a horror comic for a friend. Got to send my writing samples and see if he wants me to do it. Nice, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, I might be writing like a horror sword and sorcery. I guess that's dark fantasy, right? It's kind of what Deathstalker is. I mean, all that shit kind of is when you think about it, because a lot of the sorcery in there kind of lends itself to horror sometimes. Yeah. Let's see, this is the wrong one. Oh, here we go. Now it's breaking up now. Crazy. There we go. There we go. You have to fight it there for a minute. So I can come in here and add my highlights. Then I could go back and get rid of them and keep whittling away at it. Let's see here. Where I need to, where I want to. That. Start putting some. I even start putting some up in the trees right here. That light going. Especially these right here, because they're kind of closer to the light. Yeah. Looking for that organic feel. Yeah, it seems like Sword and Sorcery is like the mainstay for it is like in comics. They don't really fuck with the movies that much. They'll do Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and all that shit, but they don't they don't want to usually because like Sword and Sorcery, you know, they usually had like these male power fantasy characters like Conan, and you know they didn't want to do that for a long time. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. All right. So that's I'll let that dry a little bit, and I'm going to come in here with this too. Some of that. So I'm working on like different spots, you know. So now I'll start hooking this tree up right here. I could wait, but I'm trying to get it going. This one should be like the whitest because it's right next to the sun. So have a little. Wait for that for a little bit. Okay, got that. Let's see here. Toya 76. Hollywood goes through phases. Westerns come back for a minute, but are starting to dwindle again. Oh yeah, westerns. Yeah, it's like they come back as like noir westerns, right? Like Longmire, and or well, Longmire was like the precursor, but there's you know, the big one, Yellowstone. A lot of people slept on Longmire. That was a good show. Really dug the Longmire. Except he's more of a detective as opposed to like he's like a Jim Gordon type, as opposed to like the character that Kevin Costner's playing. That's more of like a Tony Soprano. It's a little spray, nothing too crazy. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Okay. Right. Let's see here. Matrix agent turned sheriff. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. He was good, man. I like that show a lot. Yeah, that show was awesome, dude. I think they're gonna bring it back. Actually, they're talking about bringing it back. We'll see though. We soon shall see. Okay, there we go. There's that. There we go. A little bit of that. Come in here with a little more of this. Mess with that a little bit. That. Yeah. And now, let's see here. Start looking for some of the. I need to start doing a little bit of clouds in the background. Nothing too crazy though. Something a little crazy, but not too crazy. Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by, Russ. I'm actually doing some fan art of your character. Just doing the last page. Actually, I've been telling people some people about your book to go pick it up, and campaign's going to be ending. I think what in like 2 days or a day or so. Looking forward to that. I saw your interview on Stygians, man. That was a good interview. Hope you've seen that Deathstalker trailer, Russ. Movie looks fun. It's a little cheesy, but it looks fun. These clouds in there. Toners. That cloud in there. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Daniel Bernhardt does with the Deathstalker movie, man. It's like his first big role. He's been in so many movies in Hollywood. Finally getting a break. And that director, man, that Kostansky, man, he really does that all the old school effects and puppetry. I haven't seen all of his movies yet, too. It's hard. But I hear The Void is fantastic. That's like his serious, like hardcore occult Lovecraft movie, and then obviously Psycho Goreman is like that crazy, like offbeat kind of genre gory comedy. Where he uses a lot of the puppets and whatnot, and then I hear Frankie Frico is kind of like a cross between Cool World and Gremlins, and a little bit of Puppet Master and Leprechaun. So can't wait to see what he does with Deathstalker. Should be really fun. Yeah, I love the practical effects myself. Yeah, a lot of puppets. I guess with Deathstalker, there's like 30. So, like, the last time we get a movie like this, I hate to say it would probably be Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. So you're going to see a lot of practical stuff. There's going to be a lot of cheese in this movie. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be hammy and, very self-aware of its cheese, but it's going to be charming, I think, and fun. And, just if you see the trailers, it's metal. Yeah, I think Slash is playing the metal in there because he's executive producer. Slash, I guess, used to work at a Tower Records, so he's just like a big fan of like Boris Vallejo. He's like one of us, So, yeah, he wanted to see it get made again, and so many fun characters. In the sword and sorcery genre. Not all of them are good, though. I really like, obviously, Conan Cole. The Beastmaster, I liked a lot. And they filmed that over here. And Deathstalker. And then, yeah, that would be my fourth. And then I would say the next would be The Sword and the Sorcerer. That one was pretty fun. But I'll watch all those movies. I think they're all just fun to watch. Yeah. Sweet. Get the dark clouds up here. Come in with this, and then I might hit it with an even darker gauge. Let's see, your Beastmaster was a childhood favorite. Yeah, and they filmed it right over here in California. So sometimes I go through areas that there's a lot of areas that look like that in California, and I'm just looking up like, man, could film a movie, could make a sword and sorcery movie here, It would look cool, kind of like Beastmaster, even Conan. Like some of the scenes got like desert looks because they filmed it in Spain. You think like the Thulsa Doom death cult sequences? It's over there, or that type of thing. Yeah. Let's see here. Beastmaster with childhood friend and Beastmaster. Oh, second Beastmaster. Yeah, no, just the first one by Don Coscarelli. Yeah, he does really good. He's the creator of it. He also created Phantasm, the horror franchise, which was really good. He directed that. I like the first one a lot. Again, the first one of those, and then he also did the Bubba Hotep movie with Bruce Campbell and Ozzie Davis, which I think that movie's brilliant too. Never get enough of that. Never get enough of Bruce Campbell, man. He's awesome. He is awesome. Let's see, we got that. Boop. All right, let's put that over there. Let's see what we got right here. Well, thanks for the likes, man. I appreciate it. I'm doing live drawings on here now on this channel. The drawings, comic book reviews. Let's see here. Love Phantasm. Budget consistently went down for the sequels, but still like the story. Yeah, no, I agree. 100%. I like that first one the most, though. Phantasm from the new Star Wars was named from those flicks, or Phasma. Oh, okay. Abrams is a fan and helped get the remaster. Hey, how's it going, Marv V? Thanks for stopping by. Good morning from Portugal. Just came here to say hi and wish you a great day. Starting the day on my side. Keep rocking. You too, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah. Portugal looks awesome, by the way. Thinking about moving out there. No, but for reals, I heard Portugal's got some pretty good houses out there right now. Same thing with parts of Italy, but yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah. like this world, man. Dark. It's dark and gritty, man. Black and white. Yeah, right. Yeah, Daniel Bernhardt, dude. There's that like spinning kick, you know. They just really leaning into it. Just looks like fun, man. Just really leaning into that. Well, Tim Seeley wrote the comic. I did reviews on it, and they also did a Barbaric crossover. Barbaric was a pretty fun book. It's kind of took some inspiration from Elric, or at least his sword. Barbaric has that axe that talks to the barbarian, and the barbarian it feeds off of blood. And anytime like someone needs help, the barbarian has to help that person. So he's always going on missions. It's pretty funny. For a while, that was like one of the best. I have to say, Barbaric and Headlopper were like the only sword and sorcery shit that I could think of that was coming out for a while. I'm sure I'm missing some, but at least it was hard for me to get my hands on a lot of stuff. Still gotta go get a bunch of Conan stuff. I'm gonna go back and get all the old ones, all the omnibuses and the old Dark Horse. That shit was cool too. With Carrie Nord. Yeah. Right. Look at this real quick. Yeah, Daniel Bernhardt's crazy. Yeah, he's pretty funny. He's also in the new Nobody. He's the villain in there. I think he's in the first two. He fights. I think Odenkirk fights him on the bus or something like that. I want to see the new Nobody. There's this whole like it all started with Taken. I feel like just like old man action movies. You know, you got like Taken and Sisu and Nobody. Yeah. I mean, even Deathstalker, in a way, to be honest. I mean, he's Bernhardt's in his 50s. You know, he's not a, you know, he's not a He-Man guy or whatever. But he's in phenomenal shape, so he could pull it off. You know. Yeah. Bust this leg out a little bit more. All right. Yeah, finally getting some bigger roles. You know, it happens a lot, man. To a lot of actors. You know, you're like, when's this guy gonna get a break? That's cool though. You got it. That movie's gonna be a big hit. At least you know it's gonna have a big. It's gonna be a cult classic at worst, I think. Unless they really fuck it up. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it'll do good. Personally, I think it'll do pretty good. Yeah. We'll see though. Sometimes they don't do too hot, you know. Let's see here. I'll watch it for the director and him. Yeah, like I really follow directors now a lot. Like those guys that do the guys that are doing Sisu, Tony, and what's his name? Because they did another movie called Rare Exports. It was like a Finnish horror Santa movie. It was pretty good. And then I guess they decided they wanted to do a badass action movie. You know, like fuck it, let's do some action movies. And they did Sisu, and you know, it was dope. People like it, and then Sony picked it up. Now it's Sony's putting it out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to see that in the movie theater. Yeah, those. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, man. I wanted to go see all the July movies like Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic Park, but I just never got around to it. To be honest with you, I wasn't really feeling what I was seeing from the Superman trailer and the Fantastic Four. I mean, I thought Galactus looked cool, but I don't know, man. It wasn't. I don't know. I just didn't want to watch it. I figured I would check it out later, and I still don't really even care to watch it. It's weird. It's not me. I'm normally like right there, you know, checking it out. Same. Missed them all so far. Yeah. But at the end of the year, man, it's like I ain't gonna lie. Like all these like darker movies, I'm into that. You know, like darker fantasies or just more. I hate the word gritty, but gritty, badass, metal. You know, Frankenstein looks great, gothic. I just like the darker stuff. You know, it's funny. Like so many people like, oh, comic books are for kids. It's like you don't really know your history, do you, bub? It's like comic books came out there. That's what all adults used to read back in like the fucking 20s and 30s. So get out of here with that. Like the tights and the capes, that's for kids, which are cool. I'm cool with that. I like all the stuff, but don't get it twisted. Know your history. Know that comics were originated for adults. I have a projector, so it will be kind of like watching at a theater when I get them at home. Oh yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, definitely. I got like a 67-inch TV. It's kind of big. I feel like it's too big sometimes. It's like I could see all the makeup and everything. Like it's like high def. Kind of like went low def now. Like yeah, I kind of made up my mind. Like yeah, I like DVDs and Blu-rays, and then I like probably like a 50-inch. You know, like just right. But a big screen. I do like going to the movies, and I do like hearing people yell and say stupid shit sometimes. But they can't be talking the whole time. They can't have their phone on. But an occasional like commentary track of like, oh no, you didn't. This motherfucker. Like just hearing stuff, you know. Don't go in there. Like this shit's funny. I kind of think it's funny to be honest. I get a kick out of this shit sometimes now. But just don't talk through the whole movie, and we'll be good. But just one little one-liner right here and there. Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. I ain't gonna get mad at you. I ain't mad at you. $4K is pointless. Let's see here. If you're under a 50-inch, yeah, right. You gotta need the good stuff. Let's see here. I'm actually almost done with this piece. Thanks, man. Yeah, this is really fun to do. I'm trying to do like pulp art, like pulp characters. I'm on like a pulp character kick. I'm gonna put a little more like grit into these right here in the background because these ones are a little further away from the light of the sun. But this is like a gloomy, like June day probably in here. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna fuck with some bark. Kind of like the tree got burnt down, but it's still growing back like evil. Because the burnt trees aren't gonna have any real too much on there. But maybe I can have like one back here where it's slowly starting to kind of grow back, but it's growing back evil and decayed. And the branches are kind of faltering. So it's all about, man, just getting out there and making some art, getting your fingers dirty, making mistakes, letting the piece speak to you, having happy accidents, because the piece will speak to you. It sounds kind of weird, but kind of tap into the muse or whatever. I really do believe in that. Let's see. Trees came out nice. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I used to draw a bunch of different plants. I used to have like a photographic memory of different types of plants. Now it's just gone. It's just yeah. The brain isn't what it used to be. You got to start taking some of that Norwegian cod liver oil. I hear that really does a good job. You take that, or you go to bed for like a month, and then you eat raw organic almonds. And allegedly, my buddy, one of my best friends, told me that it cleans your brain out because your brain has waste in it, just like the regular parts of your body, and it needs to be cleaned. So you have that with raw organic almonds. You do that at night before you go to bed, so people don't smell your bad breath. And you do it. It takes like a month to kick in. He was saying, and he went to like 7 doctors, and then finally the last doctor told him that, and he was like, the other people had him on all these pills and everything, and they were just fucking him up. And so the seventh doctor he went to told him, "Yeah, take these, and this is what's going to happen." So he did it, and now he's, 100% for the most part. Let's see here. Our dude Brule down there. Spear Slayer. Fucking this guy up. I wanted to get that tongue, dude, that serpent tongue in there, I can no, they have to be raw organic. Yeah. I know. Right. I've been doing the fasting, like the intermittent fasting and carnivore diet. I just like doing like chicken and cheese. It's been working out pretty good for me because chicken has the most protein. And yeah, I've been losing some weight pretty quick, and not losing too much muscle because of the protein. So trying to lose like maybe like 30 or 40. I'm pretty big right now, so probably 30 pounds. Let's get in here real quick. Make this nail pop out a little bit better. And this will be the final stream tonight. Next stream we do like this, we're going to be doing layouts for a character. Probably I'm going to do a vote on the community, on our community tab for the metal cartoonist community. All the metal cartoonists out there. And I'll do one on the Twitter X too, and just see. I'll try to come up with something if I can't think of something. I'm definitely going to draw the Phantom. That's another person that I've been always wanting to draw. I'm making my way up to Conan, but it's going to be a minute. I might even just do every barbarian I could think of. It'd be kind of fun. Yeah, that would be real fun. Yeah. Let's see here. I might do a little bit of tones on this one. A little bit of tones right here already, but I could come through with a little bit more. Nothing too crazy. About 5 o'clock shadow, because him and they've been out here for a while. Yeah, look at that. Out there getting their hunt down. I'm gonna hunt out some justice, some private justice. Like what was that? What was it? Silver Bullet. Gonna go hunt me up some private justice. Yeah. That werewolf's killing everybody in town, and the cop's like, "Be cool." Yeah. Like, fuck that. We're gonna go hunt ourselves a werewolf. Hunt down a werewolf. Yeah, there we go. Make this pop a little more right there. Let's see here. thing I want to do on the spear. I want to do a little bit of a wood stain on that. Use a different pen. Use this Sarasa. It's like a little, it's going to dry, but when it dries, it's not going to be that dark. All right, right there. Little wood stain on there, nothing too crazy. I'm just going to dye pretty dark. Pretty light, I mean. Okay. That wood going. Do a little bit of gap in there like that. And I'll come back and hit it again with another line. Let's see here. I don't cut down my calorie intake to a bit less than what I need. I lost almost 50 pounds so far in 3 to 4 months. Damn, that's a bunch. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's hard for me. I usually relapse on the weekends. Lose 5 pounds during the week, gain 5 pounds back on the weekend. Start splurging and stuff. Time to get a boba. All that good shit, you know. Time to go get some coffees. All right. And then I'll probably do a little bit under here. So my buddies told me, one of my other buddies, it's all about cheat meals, not cheat days. The cheat meals will fuck you up, but the cheat days will fuck you up. But the cheat meals, you can do one cheat meal every now and then. That's where it's at. He's saying he's in pretty good shape. Looks like Superman. Let's see, there's that. Cheap meals. I'm like, damn, how do you do a cheap meal? It's no fun. Gotta do a cheap day. Right here, I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Let's see here. Love the look of those two at the bottom. Really? You like that? Thanks, man. Yeah, I really wanted those guys to be like, when I was thinking of the piece, I kind of wanted to do like just a traditional comic book Zorro format with the Z going down the page, you know, Z snap. But I wanted to, you know, do the Frazetta triangle at the same time. So you kind of come right here, then it takes you down to this guy, and he's even pointing to Brule right there. And then Brule's shooting right back out, you know. So then you got the kind of triangle, I don't know. Then you got a bunch of empty space right here. I didn't want to get too crazy with the detail, but I did want to have the sky in there because it's creating the mood of like the June gloom, you know. And the land is rich and wicked from these fucking serpent bastards. And these guys are here to do a job, you know. Here to get it done proper. Just gonna add a little Little scratch down here real quick on the spear. Been watching Alien Earth. That show's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun. It's been a little mixed reviews. People get real passionate about stuff too. You know, people have their opinions. Like, what'd you say? This means we can't be friends no more, man. You don't like what I like anymore. Sorry, dude. I don't like the James Gunn Superman, but I like the Snyder one. Oh, bro, you're a fucking idiot then, bro. Scott Snyder's an idiot, bro. Or what is it, James Gunn? Oh, you like James Gunn, dude? Oh, people get real get real passionate. I've been surprisingly able to keep the game plan up so far. That's good, man. I think my hack is chicken and cheese, bro. Like just getting some bomb ass like mozzarella cheese. Different doing chicken drumsticks are the bomb. Like you heat those up for lunch in a glass container, a little bit of like string cheese or some really good mozzarella from like a charcuterie section at like a health food store like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Sprouts or Gelson's, one of those high end. They got bomb ass cheese sections. I love charcuterie. Like I'm gonna say this right now, everybody out there, it's summer, it's hot. Go make charcuterie for dinner. Get a nice board, put out a nice spread. Get some nice cold cuts, pepperoni, salami, summer sausage. Get some nice Gouda cheese. Put some grapes out there. You know what I mean? Get some peanuts. Get some cashews. Cut up maybe a couple slices of tomato. Just go to town. You don't got to turn on the oven or nothing, and it's all carnivore as long as you're not, or at least a soft carnivore and on ketovore. Yeah, a lot of people like don't want to turn the oven on right now. I know I don't. It's nasty. It's not that it's hot; it's nasty. Like the weather's just, it's humid. Swampy, right? It's like Swamp Thing weather. It's Alec Holland weather, man. Where's Man Thing at right now? Where's Man Thing? I'm gonna keep messing with this. Probably after it, I'm probably gonna add a couple more things to this piece, but it's gonna be like 99% done. Watch that show Untamed on Netflix with Eric Bana. That was a good show. It all takes place in Yosemite. It's like a murder show. He's trying to solve it. He's like a special agent, that does the parks and recreation. It's kind of funny, but yeah, he does, and it's pretty fucked up, man. Like, kind of reminds me of what other show was it? I don't want to spoil it too much, but I guess I could spoil it a little bit. His son gets murdered, right? And he sees him. He sees, like, his son visits him. It's kind of like Dexter, kind of like a little bit like Dexter and Longmire. Because Longmire's wife died. That's part of the thing of the show. He's trying to find his wife's killer. That's like the main overarching theme of 6 seasons. And in Untamed, his boy passes away, and he's, hey, daddy. He's like, comes and sees him. And in the first episode, I'm like, is he alive? Or, they do a good job of kind of making you think that he's just hanging out with them, because they're still establishing characters and the world, I guess, for the first episode. And then you come to find, oh, dude, it's his spirit, it's fucked up. But I think they did a good job, though. I think they're actually onto something with that show. They actually brought in like squatters that live out in Yosemite, and he's like, they're like tweakers that live out there. Like funny little characters, I'm like, okay, you got wilderness fucking Parks and Recreation. What is it? Western kind of, not really a Western, but maybe like a, I don't know what I mean, maybe Untamed Noir. I don't know what you would call it, because he is a detective, so it's like frontier noir, maybe wilderness noir. I'm getting to that one myself now. Just finished Sandman. I wanted to watch Sandman, but it looked kind of weird. Like it just looked kind of woke, to be honest. Just like I wasn't getting the same vibes that I got when I look at the art. You know what I mean? And the character just, I don't know. Watched Longmire for Katie Sackhoff, but turned out to be a great show. Yeah, it did, man. I watched it just because around that time I was just really into anything I could find that was a Western. I had been working on Butch Cleaver, and that show came out, and I love Westerns. I'll sit down and watch a Western if I have time. I actually have it like the Western. There's a Western channel that's free on satellite, and I just keep that on all day. You know, they have to turn the channel and find other stuff, but by default, that's like the first channel that's on. So there's always like old Western shows, new Western shows. Yeah, it's like free on there. So, yeah. Add a little more rendering to this guy's scales. It's like you need the rendering, but you want it to look like he's moving. The more rendering you add, it's stiffness, but it's just a constant thing, you know. Let's see here. Sandman was good to me. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. You gotta check it out, everything for yourself. You know. Gotta check everything out yourself, see if you like it, you know. You might like it, you know. Everyone else might hate it. I'm just gonna come back to this right here. That's right. Yeah, people like Katie Sackhoff. She got a big old fan base. She's been popping up on my feed a lot. Let's see here. Kind of want to get this right here. That. There we go. When I'm drawing too, I like to take the board and like look at it in the mirror. I got a mirror right next to me, and like if you got time too, like take a picture on your cell phone of the drawing, and then just kind of look at it from far away. You can see all kinds of cool things you want to change about it, or things you don't like, or you'll get inspired. You'll get ideas. That's like a new thing that I do now is I take a picture of it and then I look at it, you know, from far away, and it gives me new ideas, like for lighting and things like that, you know. like the mirror, like I wanted to make this darker right here to make him pop out more, you know, and I didn't notice that in the mirror. I noticed that from the other day. I took a picture of it and I noticed, okay, when I go to do the stream, I'm going to make sure he's kind of rendered through here so he can pop a little more, you know. Try not to make him look like he's too I don't know, too stiff. So we're always fighting the stiffness of our characters, you know, of them just standing there. We don't want them to be, you know, marble, stone. We want them to look like they're moving a lot of the time. At least I do. I love like having movement. Like I want my characters to kind of look like they're moving a lot of the time. For sure, like the bad guys in here too. For sure, him. This guy just on lock though. He just like he just like rock hard. Like I'm fucking. You ain't messing with me, man. You're fucking done, son. He's like right in there, right there. Yeah, I did give him like a primitive like axe though. Yeah. Yeah. Might want to make that pop out a little more, to be honest with you. Just a little bit. You can always fix it too. I wanted that to look kind of stony. You know what I mean? I think in the picture it's kind of dark in here too. You know, it's obviously sharp, but I kind of wanted to give it kind of like a Stonehenge feel to it. You know. Let's see. Like it was carved out of flint and rock, you know? Yeah. Might even do a little bit more of that to make it pop. This will make it pop. Get that handle in there like that. You know, like you might like the drawing, but then you got to go back and edit the lighting. I'm working on this piece right now and another piece for my other book. It's got a lot of detail in it, but you can't tell what the fuck's going on. You know, and I'm already going to put a lot of lighting in there and things like that. But it's like I'm telling a story, so, and I don't have a colorist, so definitely want to like put the lighting in there. And I like extreme whites, you know, kind of like Wrightson and stuff. Yeah. A little bit. Bernie's awesome. Kind of want to, make it look like it's coming out of there a little. Bernie Wrightson. Okay. Yeah, man. Have a good one, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Have a good rest or good weekend too. Stay safe out there. Let's see here. I got a good idea. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Sorry, there we go. All right. Make this pop a little bit. Okay. There we go. A little bit of that. Kind of helps break him up a little bit. For the root. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That'll work out. Always finding ways to kind of make your action, your heroes pop out a little bit. It's always fun. Yeah. There we go. That's fun. There we go. Right, getting there. Just want that boot to pop out a little more. Let's see here. Thanks everybody for watching and subscribing. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Just so we know too, we're doing fan art for the Atlantean. Okay, let me try to fix this real quick. might work a little. Doing fan art for the Atlantean. This is a book that's there's a campaign for it right now on fundmycomic.com, and that's a comic book website for comic book creators, and it's made by comic book creators. And yeah, you can get this on there right now. It's $15 plus shipping and handling. This one's available on there. This is the second issue. The first issue's up there, and also the prequel, which is the Shadow Kingdom, and that's a book that's written by Howard and Randy Zimmerman and Russ Leach do their take at it, which I'm thinking it's the best one ever, personally, in comic form, man. And they continue that story, and it's Cole, you know, the King Cole, yeah, of the Thurian age. He's the king of Atlantis, and him and his buddy right here, Brule the Spear Slayer, they're going around and they're taking out all the Serpentine men. So, and yeah, awesome artwork right here. I think this is like the best book out right now, and they're putting this book out 3 times a year, so you always have something to look forward to. It's over 50 pages long of content. Beautiful artwork. You're getting that black and white artwork with the tones and the washes. Look at that. And it's not what you're going to expect either. It's just better. Every time I think that something's going to happen in the story, there's a twist, you know, and it keeps you interested. Look at that. It's badass. It's packed. Look at that. Fucking metal. Yeah. Brutal, dude. Yeah. So check it out, guys. If you guys back it right now, just go to fundmycomic.com. So I don't got the list, but the Atlantean will populate. It's like one of the biggest books on there. And you'll get a print of the new issue 3 thrown in for free. That's why you want to go there. You want to fund the book from the get. You get this a free print of the cover of issue 3. This is issue 2 though, but they'll have it on there. So hit it up, guys. And like I said, they're having a campaign every 3 times a year. So go check it out. If you guys are into sword and sorcery, you're gonna love it. Let's see here. A little bit more of that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like the way that looks. Pretty cool. There's that. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. All right. Good that. And then we were going to do something over here. That's right. Make that pop out a little more. Just like that. Yeah. And plant right there. Right there. And then another pan. Start hooking this guy up a little bit more. Detail right here. Hey, how you doing there? Thanks for stopping by. All right. Okay, we'll get that right there. Serpent man. Getting closer to the end here. Almost got it. Let's see here. Just that. Love to see this in a movie, man. This would be an awesome Cole movie. Yeah. Oh, I think I know what I want to do now. I forgot. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, got that right there, that right there. All right, I think I know what to do. So, probably gonna put a little hole right there. Just that, and then come back and fix these, but this would be like little threads hanging down from his costume. I'll let those dry and come back and fix those. Probably do a little bit right here too. Nothing too crazy, but just, you know, see what's going on with that. Yeah, once that dries, and I can fix it a little bit. But that's like the back of his deal, his pig skin that he's wrapping around his waist, right here. Yeah. I think it's good now. So what we'll do is I'll come up right here. Do something like this. Just that. You can kind of tell what it is now, a little bit. And then probably do like one little line underneath, just a little bit. Yeah, so you kind of know that that's like the back of his pig skin or whatnot, leather he's wearing. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I do appreciate it. You're awesome. That. Yeah. Okay, so now I got that right there. And I'll come up and look like it's frayed a little more. Just do something like these right here, like that. This little lines in there. So it looks like some ripped. There you go. I'll stand up and look at it from far away. I drink all my coffee. Let's see here. There's some right here too. Nice. Go. Separate that a little bit so you can see what's. There it goes. Okie dokie. It's a little better now. And then come in here with a little bit of this. Let's see, so I can hit that. That's cool. Tension marks. That looks a little cooler. Yeah. See, this is like a stream where I'm just adding all the little details and lighting. That's usually what I do with my drawings at the end, you know. Try to think of all the stuff that I want to put in there. Yeah. Sorry. A little quiet there for a second. All right. All right. I think we're getting somewhere now. Yeah, almost there. Right. How's it going, Manjo Kumar? Thanks for stopping by, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. This channel I do yeah, if you ever stop by, I'm doing drawing streams, comic book reviews, tips, do live streams sometimes, have creators come on, do a little promotion for their comics. So if you're into drawing, art, yeah, you might like this channel. Trying to start up a little community over here on the YouTubes. Most definitely. do. Well, I think I'm probably going to call it right there. Had a blast drawing tonight, guys. Thanks for everyone that stopped by and said what's up. I really appreciate it. Everyone that came through and just checked out. Yeah, saw what we were doing over here. Really appreciate it. And go check out Cole. Or I'm sorry, the Atlantean. Fund my comic again. You guys go check this out. It's the campaign's closing tonight on fundmycomic.com. So if you like sword and sorcery, you're gonna love this black and white art. It's like Conan, Savage Sword of Conan, man. Stuff's badass. Try not to spoil too much, but yeah, look at that beautiful artwork. Yeah, only $15 plus shipping and handling. Go check out the Atlantean. See, in the time before Atlantis sank and lands of the world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny, leaving his Atlantean tribe behind and throwing off the shackles of Lemurian bondage. He sailed the seas as a pirate captain before seizing his place as king. Having followed the trail of a potential serpent artifact found on a tavern girl's arm, Cole and Brule find themselves returning to Darkoth empty-handed. All the time, unbeknownst to them, the Serpent Queen is observing their travels. These are the tales of their journeys and the great hunt. So that's Robert E. Howard's map right there. And you're going to get a little bit of a backstory into Brule in this one. But look at that. It's all kinds of serpentine beasts. It's badass. Let me show you one of my favorite scenes right here. Yeah, he's doing a little lock Brule right there. He's chopping the tongue. It's badass. Yeah, it's packing in the action. So go check it out, guys. Again, the Atlantean. Back it now. You get a free art print on fundmycomic.com. You can get this issue on there, issue 2, issue 1, the Shadow Kingdom, and issue number 3. You can also get the combined book as well. And thanks everybody for watching. This is pretty much about 99% done. I'm gonna look it over, make sure there's nothing else I want to put on there. But thanks everybody that's been tuning in. I appreciate you. You guys have a great weekend. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know you roll. I'll see you guys next time. And keep it fucking metal.